Hello, everyone from Akasa Living. Happy Lion's Gate. We've actually been feeling the energy of the Lion's Gate since the last part of July. Those of us who are extra sensitive, several days back into the end of July. And we will feel it for several days after. Some only a couple days before and a couple days after. But what exactly is Lion's Gate? So much is made of it every year. Well, it's when Leo, the sun Leo, aligns with Sirius, and Orion's belt, and the pyramids of Giza. It's believed that this opens the flow of energy between the spiritual planes and the physical planes. It believes that this is a time of great spiritual awakening, a time when everyone becomes more aware of their energetic beingness, is how I would put it. It's a time when there's more cosmic energy flowing in to let us all know, hello, your energy. And this is what that means. Actually, it's a time when our higher selves are able to get more energy through to us. It's a cosmic moment when there's more energy available to push the message through all the blockages and restrictions that are in our chakra systems. So for those who have not been doing the work to reconnect the chakra system, to reactivate the chakra system, the higher selves can use that energy as an extra oomph to communicate to you. Knock, knock, knock. Hello, your energy. And I'm trying to guide you because we are one whole complete light being. And you're meant to have this beautiful existence in the frequency of love. And I've been trying to let you know. That's what Lion's Gate is. But there are still many who are unaware of this fact, that we are one whole complete light being, created in the frequency of love. And that we are here to have a beautiful experience. But we have to be in that frequency of love, functioning as this one whole complete light being for that to be the case. So the Lion's Gate, for those of us who are aware, is a time that we can use that energy to further enhance our own journey, to further solidify where we are at, to further stabilize ourselves. The Lion's Gate is for stabilization. The Lion's Gate is for stabilization. You see, the pyramids of Giza are for stabilization. The 3 pyramids, in the order that they're in the precise position they're in, aligned with Orion as they are power sources, which there were never any pharaohs buried in them. They're power sources, like chakras. If you look at the shape of them, chakras are cones, which are turned into vortexes, points of energetic transference. Little pyramids, kind of, sort of. Points of energetic transference. The pyramids are like points of energetic transference. This is a time when energy is being transferred to us for stabilization. That's what the Lion's Gate is. So if you've gone up in frequency, if you've been doing the work, this is a time when you can tap into that portal and further stabilize your frequency. No, it doesn't mean that you miss the opportunity, but it is a good opportunity. That is something to understand about portal days. Portal days are wonderful opportunities to take advantage of, to understand, and to utilize. But if you miss them, you haven't missed the boat. It's like if you miss Christmas, you can still open the gift the next day. Now, is it as exciting? Probably not. Everybody else has done open their gifts. The excitement, the energy of it has passed, but you still get the gift. You can still tap into the energy. It's just not as strong. So that is what portal days are for. the energy is stronger. But that doesn't mean you cannot stabilize on a day that is not the portal day. We can always bring in the stability at any time. Our source energy, our higher self, is always there for us to integrate into oneness with. And then for us to further integrate back into oneness with our pure source energy. So that then the expansion of consciousness that we're doing is truly stable. No, that is way beyond the scope of this video. Way beyond the scope of it. But that is what we're doing. We are oneness, going back to oneness, so that our uniqueness is purified to share throughout the collective consciousness. Not this collective consciousness, but the cosmic collective consciousness. As it is, it's tainted because we've gotten into density. And until we can stabilize that and come into oneness ourselves and hold frequency, what we are putting out does not need to be shared with the collective. Because our density can be passed to the next person and the next person and the next person, which is what we are doing currently. And what Lionsgate is to help us to stop doing. Currently, those of us who are going up in frequency, we're vibrating faster. And so because we're vibrating faster, our molecules are not as dense. That's a good thing. We're not as dense in energy. We're higher vibrational. But because the molecules are not vibrating as slowly and not as dense, they're vibrating more quickly and they're more spread out. They're more porous. Therefore, that is why we're more empathic now. We're absorbing more energies. Now, what we have done, we've become a people who have become addicted to getting our energy from the human side of things, from the dense end of things. And so our struggles or our adrenaline rushes from getting our way or getting one over on people or the power struggles we're in or whatever it is we're doing that lights us up on this end. Those are the things that we're using to shore ourselves up energetically, to get the adrenaline rush, to get the energy that is fueling our body, that is acting as the mortar that's holding the bricks of us together. My pain is what makes me strong. The things I've gone through in life are what make me what I am. I wear them like a badge of honor. Or the things I've accomplished are what make me what I am. Look at what I've done. It's what makes me what I am. No, it's not. Those are the very brick walls that are in your chakra system, the blockages and restrictions. The trauma, drama, blame, shames, woulda, coulda, shouldas, and the successes. Oh, that's new. She just said successes can be blockages and restrictions. Yes, she did. And the successes that are in the chakra system that are blocking pure source energy from coming down and giving you your true frequency to be expressed in your physicality. You're not living out the frequency you're here to live. And therefore, your physical body is not being fueled with the frequency it is meant to be. And so your health, wealth, abundance, prosperity, and longevity of life is not being fulfilled because you're doing it from this end. And it can't be done from that end because this is not the end you're created from. This is like a battery pack. This is some secondary workaround that we've come up with. Because we forgot somehow, and it doesn't matter how, that we are energy, one whole complete light being. And our energy source is the highest vibrational frequency that we can attain. This is not some other being coming down, embodying us, overtaking our free will, that we have to resist or surrender to. It is us, plain and simple. These middle aspects are not other aspects of ourselves to guide us. There are other vibrational frequencies that existed by necessity, because this is a parfait of us where our frequency has been slowed down from here to here, so that there is a denser aspect of us that is physical. And these other densities of us have agendas of their own. And they're like, some of them know there's a higher vibrational version, and they don't care. And others are oblivious to it. All they know is they exist, and they want to be expressed in the physical. I am, and I want to be. But these are not the highest part of us, but they are us. We are to integrate all of that, love it back in. This is the lower vibrational part of ourselves that we're loving in, that people call shadow. It's not shadows at all. It's just parts of ourselves that are denser. There's no shadows. Now, has it got us into denser energy? Yes. But there's no shadows. We have to stop looking at ourselves as good or bad. We've all done what we've done, period. Love it all back. Integrate yourself so that is not there. Those of you who meditate and you feel that chakra system in your back, do this. That's what that is. Then your highest vibrational frequency and your densest part, the muckety muck in the middle, as I call it, your other aspects have no control. And what this part is transmitting to this part as the frequency we are going to be, we are going to feel, we are going to experience in physicality, does not get lost in translation. Then you become stable and you exist. You live, you function in frequency. You can hold frequency. You're stable. That's what the Lion's Gate is here to do. You're here to be in stable frequency, and the porousness, because you are vibrating faster. Instead of other people's energies coming in and your empathicness allowing their energies to come in and pull you out of frequency. No. We are love. And love doesn't allow dense energy to come in and pull it out of frequency. Love radiates out so strongly that denser energies either come in and become love, or they back off. We blind them by the light. They either become love, or they back off to where they're with other resonant energies until their frequency comes up so they can come to the light. The Lion's Gate is stabilizing the light within you. That's what the Lion's Gate is for. For those of us who have been doing the work, the Lion's Gate is to stabilize the light within us. And it is to say, we will not be destabilized anymore. We can be in the world. We can be around you. Those of you who want to mirror us and then pull us out of frequency, who want to use our energy, want to mirror us, and then use our energy. No, you won't. You will mirror us. We understand what you're doing. We will hold our frequency. And you will either match our frequency or love and light. We will continue to hold space for those who come in and energetically match us. Or you may flow on by until an energy comes that fills that space authentically. Without judgment. I don't judge you for not being in the same frequency I'm in. But you will not hold that space, nor will you pull me out of frequency. For I know who and what I am, and I'm here to stabilize the frequency of this planet so that you can come into your highest vibrational frequency. You're not there yet, but you will get there. And I'm going to hold my frequency, just like someone before me held theirs, so that I can do so now. That's what the Lion's Gate is for. Because we are infinite, multidimensional light beings, and this is an ongoing journey. We are expanding consciousness in love. We've already expanded it, not knowing all of this. We've already explored the denser energies. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. It's not been fun. We know what that's like. We made chocolate that way. It was bitter. The world is still suffering from it. We're holding frequency to come out of that bitterness. That is what the Lion's Gate is about. That's what the Lion's Gate is about. And I realize there are others teaching many other things, because depending on the level of conscious awareness you're at, Lion's Gate is a different thing for you. But those attracted to this video are at this level of conscious awareness, because that's how this works. We are attracted to that which is in flow with us. When we have been taught to meditate, we have been taught to just let things go by. For the longest time now, it's been, what is that about? Why am I just letting that go by? Because once we're in frequency, anything that is not in frequency with us, in love, we've been practicing, just let it go. It's not about you. It's a different level of consciousness than you are. It doesn't even see you as you are. It thinks it sees you, but it doesn't see you accurately. It cannot see you accurately. It's only aware of apples and oranges. It's not aware of peaches and cream yet, or whatever you are. However it's judging you, however it's perceiving you, its perception is inaccurate, and it cannot be accurate. So don't let it pull you out of frequency. Love and light, let it go. Yes, it mirrored with you. It tried. It's coming up in frequency. It wants to come up in frequency. It wants your energy. It's still trying to pull energy by acting upon your energy, instead of drawing from its own source energy, coming in attracted to you and being in flow with you. You see, it was attracted to you. It mirrored with you as much as it could. And then when it could no longer mirror with you, then it starts acting upon you. That's when you realize, time to just let it flow on by. Let it go. We cannot become attached to these energies. The denser part of us, the feeling, tactile, human part of us, develops these attachments, quantum attachments. We have to let the light, the high vibrational part of us, clear these attachments so we can let go. These energies that have permeated our energetic field, you saw the light go up. We have to let that dissipate. You have to be thankful for the experience. Love it for what it was. But see that it mirrored with us. It matched us for a bit. But that energy was not in frequency with us. We cannot stay in frequency, holding space for something that cannot match us energy for energy. Energy doesn't work that way. It will act upon us and pull us out of frequency. Therefore, we just let it flow on. If it's not in flow, we have to let it go. So we love it and we let it go. We hold frequency. You may have to leave the room. Step back to where you feel good. Let the light come in so you feel good again. That's it. That feels good. Then walk back into the room and blind them with your light again. And you may have to step back into your private space a day, a couple of days. The time needs to be less and less and less. You need to come back from this quicker and quicker and quicker. Don't suffer from this. You are here as a light for others. Enjoy it. Enjoy who you are. Enjoy what you are. Enjoy bringing joy and light to others. Enjoy the moments. Enjoy the sunshine, the laughter, the bliss, the happiness. But see things clearly. And when something doesn't feel good, it's out of frequency. Let it go. See the light go up. Let it go. That energetic space is meant for something else now. Hold your frequency. You are here to stabilize. Just like those plants, just like those pyramids. We're here to stabilize. I remember as a little girl reading that that's what those pyramids were for. Powerhouses, power plants, meant to stabilize the planet. I didn't understand what that meant. I can't tell you that I entirely understand it now from the standpoint of being power plants stabilizing the planet. But I can tell you that I understand that each one of us are energetic beings, powerful powerhouses, infinite, multidimensional beings, meant to stabilize our frequencies so that we help others come into the same stabilization, so that when we're all stable, then this process can stop and we won't have so many people just flowing through, and the relationships can become deeper, stable. They won't seem so fleeting, almost superficial. I know that's how they're feeling now. And no, that is not what relationship is meant to be. But this is a moment in time that we're moving through. And yes, I know there are those who say there is no time. Well, in this plane of existence, this planet goes around the sun. And we do have a measurement of time. And we are going through a moment in time when we are going through this process. Therefore, it is a moment in time. It is a way to communicate what is happening. Is it the right words? Is the vernacular we have that we can all understand? So that's what the Lion's Gate is. This moment of amazing power that we can draw upon to fortify the light within us. We've been pulling ourselves down into ourselves as we've integrated. And most of us have not been having this experience of being told to ground all the way down. Most of us have been having everything stopping at the solar plexus. There's a reason for that. It has to do with the colors. You see, gold for wisdom. Okay, it's white light, which has all the hues, hue beings. Okay, because the hues are what are refracting out. Yeah, it's too much to teach you now. It's in the book. It's in the book that's coming. But anyway, so the light comes down through the chakra system, gold. Then yellow, which is sunshine, happiness, bliss, the state of beingness we're to be in. And then white, again, purity of heart. All right. And then violet, which transmutes everything. And then indigo, which also transmutes everything back into unconditional love. And then blue, which also is unconditional love, because everything we express and understand is to be in the frequency of love. And then the high heart, which is aquamarine, which bridges the softness blue to green, because the starkness of the green is to be softened. Our health, wealth, abundance, and prosperity. It's not just about the physical, it is about love. Back to the yellow, which mimics the energy we're to be in, of feeling love, joy, happiness, bliss, because this is where confidence comes from. That is our power source, our solar plexus. Now, with Lion's Gate, we go on down to the peach of the navel chakra, which is within the sacral. There's creativity, which is wrapped within the orange of the sacral, which is manifesting energy, which is motivation, inspiration. It is fiery. It is passionate. Yes, it's sexual. It is creation. It's the expansion of consciousness from this direction, not this direction. Then on down to the root, which is red, which is absolutely fiery. You better believe I have the right to do this. It is who and what I am. Not primal energy, not the earth says I belong here, but yes, I say I belong here. Because I have slowed my molecules down to physicality. And then the earth star chakra, we are grounded into the earth, to a crystalline grid where we refract out all the hues of light into a tactile form for the expression of energy in motion, emotion, to be lived, experienced, expressed in physicality, and then get feedback on what it's like to go from energetic to physical. What was that like? Get the feedback. The experience wasn't what we expected. The theory and practical didn't match, or it exceeded what we thought, or it was not what we expected. We expanded consciousness. Wash, rinse, and repeat, or improve, or whatever. We expand in consciousness and we do it all again. That is what we're here to do. That is what we're doing. And the Lion's Gate is here to help us stabilize that process. To stabilize ourselves and our knowingness, our beingness, that is what we are here to do. Help us stabilize our doing that as we help others come into frequency so they can do that. So then we can all do that. And we can enter into relationships that flow doing it. As whole complete light beings, expanding consciousness in the frequency of love, not getting into the denser energies that we have been in, not getting below the bandwidth of love. So that is what we're doing with Lion's Gate. We're coming down into the orange and the red and to the Earth Star chakra to stabilize those bottom three chakras. We've been taught backwards. We've been taught that we're physical beings having a spiritual side to us. No, we are light beings, energetic beings, slowed down to physicality. We are fueled by energy. We are not physical bodies that have a spirit in us that leaves when we die. We are energetic beings fueling a physical being. We're not pulling energy up from the root chakra and going upward. It is coming down this way and refracting out. We don't stabilize here and go up. The highest vibrational frequency comes down, and then we stabilize that frequency for it to go out and for us to give feedback for the expansion of consciousness. That is what Lionsgate is here for. It's for us to understand that, for us to hold that frequency in love, for us to step back up into feeling good, stabilize again, back up into feeling good, stabilize again. Let nothing pull us out of that, and no one. Like the pyramids of Giza. We are powerhouses. You're power generators. We are powerful light beings. You're to stabilize. And the Lion's Gate is giving us a little jump, a little boost. So close your eyes. Drop into your heart space to where the white light is. Breathe it from your heart space and from all around you. All the way down to the Earth Star Chakra. Let it fill you all the way up. As you connect all the way up to your pure source. Point of origin. The life force that is you. Let it break all quantum entanglements that do not serve you. Feel them going up in frequency as you forgive yourself and everyone for all lower levels of conscious awareness that have impacted you in any way. Trauma, drama, blame, shames, woulda, coulda, shouldas. Let them go. Let them go. Let them just pass on by. Come up into frequency. Come up into the frequency that is you. To the joy, to the sunshine, to the bliss that is you. Feel yourself coming up, up, up into frequency. As you're surrounded now with protective white light. Let the chakra system open in every direction quantumly to be healed, to be cleansed, fortified, aligned, calibrated by your highest self so that it can open smoothly in every direction. There are no quantum entanglements of any kind in any part of it. Across all time, space, universes, lifetimes, dimensions, and incarnations, as you call all of yourself back to yourself, releasing all of your entanglements, giving everyone's energy back to themselves, keeping only yours. And all energy that's been sent your way is bring it right on up to your frequency, no matter what it was intended for, no matter how it was sent to you, intentionally, low vibrational, not intentionally, it doesn't matter. Bring it right on up and bring everything now to center. Love everything into center. Love everything into center with violet light and blue light. Bring the energy column into center now. Your chakra system in the back, every chakra in the back, not just the heart, every chakra, blue light coming up, love, unconditional love, healing the back of every chakra. As you now go forward on your highest and best timeline, now the chakra system is perfectly aligned in the center of you. Your third eye opens, is bright. And you feel every part of you, your entire chakra system ascending into the third eye space, where you sit in the bright light. Further refining your energy, your chakra system, further refining anything that needs to be cleared is going. And now, as you are wholly and completely, one whole complete light being in perfect frequency with yourself, your highest vibrational frequency, on your highest timeline for your best and highest good, you become blue light. With orange light and red light, connected to the Earth Star Chakra, where you refract out and express yourself in physicality. And now you connect all the way up. You feel your chakra system opening. And you connect all the way up to the Lion's Gate. You are in complete, perfect frequency. You can make this connection with grace and ease. You may feel as if you're ascending. You may feel as if your chakra system is opening. The sensation is different for each. But you're going up and up and up, connecting higher and higher and higher, higher and higher. Teenagers of energy perfectly balanced. Your chakra system in perfect alignment with your highest vibrational self. Allow the energy of the Lion's Gate to fill you completely and stabilize you and strengthen you so that no one or nothing can pull you out of frequency, so that you are a light to the world, a stabilizing force for the planet, for all those around you. It's why you're here. You chose to be here. When the days are hard, when you feel like this isn't fair, I can't possibly be living the life I'm supposed to live. Yes, you are. This is your joy. Be excited about who you are. Don't doubt for a second who and what you are. You are a multi-dimensional light being, a powerhouse, a power station, stabilizing this planet. And you are meant to be happy and in frequency. That is your job. That is your purpose. That is what you came here for. And you will settle for nothing less. Because when you are happy, you are reverberating out the right frequency to help stabilize the world and bring everyone else into their happiness as well. It is the most unselfish thing you can do. It is your only job to be in frequency. And there is the light. is filling every part of your beingness. Filling your heart space with so much light. You may feel as if you will explode. Expanding out and out and out and out in every direction. You are glowing brighter and brighter gold, golden white light. Permeating from every part of your beingness. You may feel yourself turning circles even, but standing still. Now you feel like a lotus flower from your solar plexus. Light within you rising as your chakra system opens this way, splitting wide open. And a light within you rising up, going higher and higher and higher, brighter and brighter and brighter. Your energy column being more and more fortified. Your chakra system more and more fortified. Your heart space, your entire energy column becoming wider and wider. You shine brighter and brighter. And this process will happen over and over and over each time you come back to the gate, to the light. Each time you come back to be filled with the joy that is you. This portal does not have to be open for you to access it. It doesn't have to be a special day. The energy is now a part of you. It is within you. You feel your chakra system splitting down the middle again. Process happening again. Within you, ascending yet again, brighter and brighter, higher and higher. The more you do this, the more you allow yourself to go back to the point of feeling good and stabilize, the stronger you will get, the brighter you will shine, the easier it will get. This is your empowerment. This is your source of power. Not the adrenaline rush from life and the things we do in the day-to-day that we think make us happy, empower us. That is not it. Our power comes from being frequency and doing that which lights us up from above and expressing it below. And we will live this way. We will know true health, wealth, abundance, and prosperity. And we will have stable lives full of love. And there will not be chaos. But there will be beauty. For we are love. We are to love. We are loved. And so it is.